So, how much ground can we cover on the art and science of prayer in 6 minutes that's extraordinarily helpful to you, the very person listening to this? I don't know if you can hear that. Hey, cat. Hey, cat. Pardon me. Okay, in 4 minutes, how much ground can we cover on prayer? Is my prayer. Anyway, yesterday we made a list, if you happen to be here, of the three most pressing difficulties or thorns in your side, and we talked about how we could address those things with prayer. So I quickly want to break down whatever our three most pressing things are into one of two categories. It's something that's missing from our life that we really would like to have, or there's something in our life that we really want removed. Now, of course, there are the specifics, but I'm going to the deep general principles. There's something in our life that we have that we don't want, or there's something that we dearly do want that we don't have. So this is where we can begin to apply prayer. Now, here's an interesting thing about prayer. You don't have to pray for something that already is. You don't need to spend hours in faithful, worshipful, reverent prayer to change exactly the way that it is. Would you agree? So, as a principle, we can accept that when we are using this art and science of prayer, we're looking to alter or change a current condition, either adding what we do want or eliminating what we don't want. So that's an important thing to remember. So one of the great things to remember in prayer is that we have to close our eyes and turn our attention away from the appearance of things. In other words, reality has shaped itself into such a condition that it includes something that we don't want, or it's missing something that we do want. So if we pay too much attention to that, we're going to be so habituated to that we will just continue to continue that. Have you ever noticed there might be a particular problem in your life that just keeps showing up over and over and over again? You keep marrying the same person over again, or you keep ending up with the same boss over and over and over again, or you keep having the same health condition over and over and over again. It's because we're addicted to the appearance of things. So the great art and science of prayer, for those of us who are students of prayer, and I believe that we all are if you're on this call, is first to turn ourselves away from the appearance of things. This is one of the greatest challenges because what's real appears to be real right in front of us. It's undeniable. We have evidence that we're missing this wonderful thing, or we have compelling evidence that we have something that we don't want. So step one is to withdraw away from the appearances of things. Next is to use one of three faculties that God gave us to pray. And prayer can be verbal, we can say it. Prayer can be visual, we can see it in our mind's eye. And prayer can also be visceral, we could feel, maybe we can't even say it, we can't even see it, but we could feel the feeling that we want. In other words, if we're praying, there's a feeling that we want. We want the feeling of having the money or the prosperity, or we want the feeling of having the anguish or the fear removed from us. So the three great aspects of prayer: saying it, seeing it, and feeling it. And this is a practice thing. If we don't practice that, we're no good at it. And then all we can do is keep reproducing the same appearance over and over and over and over again. So I think I've used up my 6 minutes, even though it was 4 minutes. So today, what I want you to do is, when you look at the left side of the page and those things that seem so very real, what it is that you have that you don't want, or what it is that you want that you don't have, close your eyes, see, feel, and say what it is that you want. We simply must begin to practice that faculty, no matter how weak or ineffectual it must be. And simply to try to do that, as a great spiritual master once said, to try to pray is to pray. It's exercising this great ability to shape our minds, because everything we have in our life corresponds to the condition of our mind. So if we begin to shape our mind, what's out there will then reflect it. That's 7,000 years of prayer training in 5 minutes. Have a beautiful day. We'll talk about it tomorrow.